Hello?
Hi, Jenny?
Yes.
How are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
Good. So tell me how you understood the clues.
Well, you said Bo, which actually made me think of Bo Schembechler, which my son is a big Michigan football fan, and so is my husband. And then you said the B, which my son, we called him Buddy. Everybody did. My husband's name is Brad, which is a B. The 14th is my son's birth date. And he always had crazy hats on. He had funny hats, he had serious hats, he had cool hats. And his doggone shoes were always untied.
Okay, now you said you lost your son?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. And his name was Buddy?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Have you ever been to a medium before?
I have been to one, yes.
And yes or no, did he come through?
Yes.
Great. Okay. Let me see if we can bring him through tonight for you. Was it a while ago that you went to go see the medium?
Yes.
Okay.
About a year and a half ago.
Okay. So on the lives especially, I like to do something to where you know that this is him, but sometimes they come through with whatever they need to come through with. But
Right.
this
every week.
Yeah, this comes through for me a lot, and I can't not say it. Is there something with Snoopy with him? This came through last week, but it's coming through.
Yes.
It's coming through again. Why am I seeing Snoopy?
He had a special Snoopy dog that my mom had given him.
Okay, do you still have it? Did he keep it longer, when he was older and still had it? Tell me more about it, if you don't.
I still have it.
You do still have it? No way.
Yeah.
Is it in your? I don't want to say that. Is it in your room? Do you have it in your room? Sorry.
It's in his room.
It's in his room. Can I ask you to bring it in your room with you? I feel like you may be able to dream, connect with him. You really still have this Snoopy? You still have... So let me get this straight. Your son had a Snoopy doll and you still have it?
Yeah.
I would encourage you to bring it in your room if you feel comfortable. I feel like
I do.
his energy's connected to it. You can dream of him. I just feel good about doing that. Okay?
Absolutely.
I'm so glad the old me would have not said that because I just said it last week. But if I see it, I have to say it. You have a Snoopy doll, of all things, and you still have it. That's amazing. This is going to be a really tough one, and I don't know what he's trying to tell me. I'm either seeing tic-tac-toe, or I'm seeing a hashtag. It's that sign, the number sign. Do you know why I was?
It's tic-tac-toe.
Okay, what's up with that? Was it something you guys played all the time, or?
Yep. He actually played that mostly with his dad. That was one of their little games that they played on the airplanes when we were going on, when we had to go get him his medicine and stuff. So yes, they played tic-tac-toe a lot.
Okay. Who's Cal? I see Cal Ripken. Is there a Calvin, maybe? I don't... I feel like it's male. I don't think it's Kathy or Carol, but I gotta talk about Cal. Or...
Maybe it'd be like a C-O-L?
Who is it, a male?
No, that would be a female.
Oh, it feels male to me. All right, okay, sorry. Okay, well, who... No, I don't... Well, let me just say... who is the COL, just in case, see if it's someone close. I want to see if it feels right.
It would be his Mimi, but that would be her real name.
His who?
It would be his Mimi, which is my mom, but it would be her real name is Colleen, C-O-L-E-E-N.
Is she passed?
No.
Okay, then this is not her.
Okay.
Who? Kathy, Candace, Carol, I gotta go Kathy?
Mm.
Oh, it has to do with his birthday because he keeps flashing me 14. Did you go somewhere on his birthday? But it would have to be like, did you go to a restaurant with the Is okay, well, actually, let me take a step back. Did you connect with Tennessee?
I didn't. The only thing I could do, the only way I could do is Nashville, Tennessee, and I know I don't like to stretch either, but
Yeah.
I had two things ever on my bucket list, and the one thing was to go see Garth Brooks again in concert, and I just did that. And the other thing is I want to go to Nashville, Tennessee, and he knew that because we always talked about the places that, you know, he wanted to go and I wanted to go, and so that was kind of what that pulled me into it, I thought, a little bit. Maybe.
Yeah, that's not it.
But I don't want to stretch it.
That is a stretch, but thank you for sharing that. He keeps bringing... Now, you said 14 with his birthday?
Yes.
Oh, you're gonna allow me to... Oh, they don't let me do this very often. I'm gonna go past the cat. I think it might be piggybacking. Someone said they have someone named Candace who was resonating with everyone else, and sometimes that will happen. Why are you saying that word, ringer? There's something about the word ringer. So I don't know if somebody was a ringer or like... I don't think... It's not ring because I see that differently. I'm hearing the word ringer. So I don't... Did he have a ringer that you hear like on the phone or something? Did you change your ringer recently? I just keep hearing ringer. A ringer means like... the term ringer is like a no-brainer, like boom, but I don't think that's where he's going with it.
All right. No, I don't.
And I don't have a feeling either way. Well, keep that in mind. I'm telling you, I know on lives we all like to get all the validation and make sure they're coming through. I think that the Snoopy's great. The Tic-Tac-Toe is good. I still like to get you something more. Okay, can you just... All right, there's two other things. So keep the ringer. I don't know what that means. This is a tough one. Do I say that? This is tough. Let me just tell you this. I'll go into this softly. He's talking about his eyes. But it's not like... not that it's I don't want to say a bad feeling, but it's heavier than just like, he had nice eyes. This is like, did you donate his eyes, or was there something with his eyes? And it feels a little heavy. It feels heavy to me.
Yeah, because that's the first sign that we had of his brain tumor.
Oh, okay. So the message behind that, which it seems interesting, is, and I don't know why, but he keeps bringing up 14. I got to talk about that. I know you said it's his birthday, but to let you know that there was no accident, there was no mistake, there's no way you could have caught it earlier. This was just meant to be, and it was supposed to happen. And there's a big understanding, which there's like a little part of you that's starting to understand that this is all part of a bigger plan, even though that there's obviously the pain and just like why, but to help you kind of understand that there was nothing you could have been done different to prevent it. There's no, he's not supposed to be here at this point in time for you. As hard as he knows, not me, that it is for you to hear that. It's just like, I want you to know through him that, to show you the very first, when you felt what you felt when I said eyes, is to help you know that there was no mistake. It's kind of to help you understand that there's nothing that could have been done. You couldn't have caught it earlier or changed it in any way. And he feels to me like that's a really big message for you to hear.
Yes, and I know it. It's just so hard to comprehend that that's just the way that it had to be.
I can't even begin to understand. There's a lot of people sending you a lot of prayers and messages. So stay strong while we continue to bring him through. Do you have his tie, or like, did you have a tie that was already tied and you still have it like he actually tied it? It feels sentimental to me, and it feels like you either still have it or there's something about the tie.
Like an actual tie, like that his dad would have worn, you mean?
I mean, I don't know how old he was. I don't know any of the details behind him, but I just have to talk about the tie, and it feels...
I mean, I have his shoes that are all tied just the same way, and I've left all of those things the way that they were. I don't know.
Well, hold on. And I know this sounds like a stretch, and I know we mentioned earlier that was a stretch. The feeling's the same way. In fact, my wife would even joke and say, well, so they showed you a tie. He's got a tie. What did he do? The point is, let me make sure I get this correct. Okay. This is interesting. So, it is about the tying of the shoes. I know that to some people that sounds like a stretch, but that's not the main message. The message to you is, it's okay that you've kept it, but I want you to slowly, like, be able to, like, maybe give one pair away and then give another pair away. So he's saying it's okay to, you know, sometimes parents will, like, leave the room for 10 years, or sometimes they'll just get rid of everything right away because they can't. This is like, it's okay, Ma, that you're doing this, but I really want you to slowly progress to letting those things go. So there's support with the fact that you still have them the same way, and maybe it's more than the shoes. It's probably the room and the shoes and the Snoopy and the TV and the coat, whatever. That's
right.
That's okay. But I slowly want you... And so there's confirmation that what you're doing is 100% okay with him. He's not telling you to sell it all right away. But there's a slow progression that he wants you to start to take place. And I think tonight... And it won't happen tomorrow, and it won't happen the next couple weeks. But this message from him tonight is going to help you kind of like... He's using the words, so don't be mad at me, but kind of start to move on a little bit. But he's saying, no, even say that, Daniel, but I'm still here. But move on physically without me, knowing that I literally am here, like, almost like, I mean, I know that sounds, because they tell me that all the time, like, attached to your heart. Like, you know that he's almost, I'm going to tell you something, because I asked him in my mind, give me something so I can just, instead of telling her, I know that he's with me, or that you're with him. So this is a message from him to you to let you know he's with you today. So usually when that happens, it's like, this happened to you today, or whatever. He wants to talk about the soup. And I don't know if you just made soup today, or you just burned your mouth on soup today, but this is his way. The soup is the way to let you know he's with you. Did you just make soup today? Or did you burn your mouth on some soup today?
My mom actually made soup for me today.
Today. Okay. Did you get it today? Did you burn it, or was it too hot, too cold? He wants a joke about it. There's something funny about it. You didn't make it right, or it didn't heat. It's too hot. What's funny about it? Because he wants to. Okay, it's good she knows I'm there, but I want her to know that I can still have a sense of humor and joke about it. Did you burn yourself?
I actually was trying to kind of can some tomatoes today, and I kind of burned them, and it's kind of a joke around the family because they tease me about burning, but I burn water, so nobody wants me to cook around here, and I did that today too.
Great. So not only is it a joke about burning, you just burned something today, and I don't know anything about you, and this is his energy saying that I'm still with you, so I can easily sit there and say to you, like, yeah, he's with you, but for you to have the soup today, you just had this, I didn't have soup today, and your mom gave it to you, so you burned something today. Did you burn tomatoes, you said?
Yeah, I was trying to boil them,
How do you burn
and they forgot about them, and I burned them a little bit.
Well, know that he's still making fun of you. I don't know if he did in person, but he wants to make fun of you for burning that. So I'm still doing that, Ma. Like, I'm still here. Did you just hang pictures, magnets on the fridge of him, or just move the magnets? He wants to talk about the pictures or the magnets, but you just moved them. Like, let her know I know about it.
I just actually rearranged them today and took some down of his sisters because she graduated from high school, and they've been up since March now, and so yeah, I rearranged them on the refrigerator.
So this is not only his way to let you know that he was with you today with the soup, the burning, and the magnets. He's also making me feel like that magnet action is helping. You did something today that was actually quite kind of hard. So you either took a picture down or put a picture up or looked at one. Something was a little difficult today, and he's making me feel like he's got a big goosebump. So that must mean it was like really... So let me make sure I get this right. Whatever you did today that was a little difficult when it came to either the picture or whatever, know that he was with you at that exact moment. What did you look at something or put up one that like you normally wouldn't? You're making me feel like it was a big step for you. It was very difficult, but I feel like it would be today. Do you know what that is?
Yeah, it was a little obituary card at a funeral. I read it for the first time about a month ago because I had to get something off of it that I had like literally never read, and I never read the obituary in the paper up until that point because I had just struggled with it, and I'm just trying to slowly read through that and handle it a little bit better.
Okay, and so much love to you. So yes, that. But what did you do today? Did you do something?
Today was I redid that card today.
Perfect. Okay, good. Because I want to make sure I get this correct. Burning all that stuff today. I'm with you. The magnets, the burning the tomatoes. I'm joking with you still. Yes, I know you read it. I know you moved it or did it today. I'm still with you. So know that even though Daniel can say I'm attached to your heart, I really am more with you than I've ever been. Is what I want to tell you. Someone wants me to ask how old your son was.
He was 9.5.
Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. I gotta show you a map. Or talk about a map. Did he have a map in his room? Because he shows me a map, and then I say, well, is she traveling? And he's like, no. And then I was like, is she? And he goes, no, just talk about the map. Does he have a big map in his room? Or, is there something about the map?
A map.
And I gotta talk about Georgia. Did you go to Georgia?
I looked up the map of the USA today.
That's, you know what? Hold on, let me make sure. Nah, I don't have a feeling either way. Keep going. You looked up a map of the U.S. today. Today. Why?
Yeah, and I just looked at, I was looking at the states because I was following where this package was coming from. It's actually coming from California, and it did I had 4 updates, so I had 4 different states, and I was just, for whatever reason, just following it through, and it had went all the way through up until now it's in Illinois, I think, as of today. But
so I'm going to stop you really quick just so you get the message. And I think he's been very clear tonight, letting you know he's with you. That's very clear. But whatever you ordered or got, it makes me feel like, I don't know how to say this, but this is so specific. Oh, trust Dan. Okay. You deserve it, or it's something that you. This is so specific. I'm hoping it makes sense to you, but I would tell you that you either treated yourself or you got something that you deserve. That I just have to trust what I'm getting and say it. I know that's so specific, but whatever this order thing that you're tracking is, I feel like there's a congratulations or a yes, do that or get that kind of feeling. Do you understand that?
Well, it's actually something for his sister, and if he was being funny like he normally was, I could see him saying yes because I've been waiting for it for 2 months.
All right, I want to get this right. Can you share what it is if you don't mind me asking?
Yeah, it's a room air conditioner for her dorm. That came from, I didn't know it was coming from China, but that's where it ended up coming from, and I ordered it 2 months ago, and I thought they scammed me, and then finally I got confirmation that it was actually going to come, and I wasn't going to get ripped off from my $50 that I spent.
Interesting. Sounds interesting. That feeling that's not, and that can't be right. So now I have to figure out why I felt that. Did you? No, that won't make sense either way. I'm with you with the map. Okay. Did you get something recently for yourself, that you've been wanting to get? Treat yourself to something, earrings, or buy yourself something that you've always wanted. Have you have you really been thinking about almost buying something for yourself? Because I want to tell you that if you just did, or if you haven't yet, he's very supportive. So the map thing I think is separate. I'm with you. You just looked at a map today, out of all things, and to track the package. But there's something else here, and I think it's even bigger. You either need to treat yourself, or he's very happy that you just did. Do you understand this?
Yeah, probably need to. And yeah, I can feel him pushing me to.
Do you want to get an air conditioning thing for? I know it's September, or August, so you probably don't need one. But do you want to get one for yourself? I don't know where you live, but like, do you also want to get an air conditioner for you?
No, it just was for my daughter's dorm room, just for a couple months because they're supposed to be super hot.
Yeah.
And they can't really have air conditioners. So
I know where you're going. Thank you, buddy. All right, I'm sorry. Who's the A, by the way? Who's the A, like Al or
Alyssa or Alexis?
Who's that?
The sisters.
Shut up. Oh, see, like, that's the valid, like, I don't know that. That's his sister's name?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's freaking awesome. So he know that he's in a good enough, in a powerful enough place where he can give me her name. I think I even said Al, like something. You listen back, I said Al. That's how it works. But here's the message, and awesome that it's validated because Al, the way you do that treatment for others is what you need to do for yourself, because you deserve it. Like, you deserve it. And I also feel like it wouldn't be uncommon for him to tell you that. Well, I guess he was 9.5, but let's give him credit, right? I think that he would be that type of person to say, like, Mom, get the ice cream, or Mom, do this. Give you what you deserve, because, listen, we have this life, and is it Jenny?
Mm-hmm.
You deserve the world. You need to give yourself more, like, love, I would tell you, because you deserve it. I know that I didn't want to downplay that message, but I'm getting more information. But just make sure you nurture yourself, and you know what? He even said pamper yourself once in a while. So you deserve that.
Oh, I'm sure. That was him completely.
Good. I can't. That's so cool. He gave me his sister's name. That's like so cool. Song. I think I'm getting a song. I know he's 9.5, but.
No, a song would really make sense because we're big music people.
Well, I never understood. Like, I don't even know. He's so young, but I'm just gonna play this for you. I don't know what this is. Maybe you can listen to the lyrics. Maybe, I don't know. But I'm just gonna play it for you and not worry about it. But this is what's coming through. This is like 80s, but remember this song?
Yeah, what's the name of it?
It's Bon Jovi, Living on a Prayer.
Yeah, you're not even gonna believe this. That was our song.
Like, for real?
Yeah. When he was halfway through radiation, it resonated again because it said we're halfway there. So we shared with everybody, that when he had went through 15, radiations, and he had, 30 to go, that was halfway there, and we played that song. I have a video of him dancing to that song, and we sang it all the time.
I'm sorry, I'm just 1 second, I'm sorry.
Okay.
So, everyone's just sending you a lot of love. I mean, if anything, I mean, you can't. I don't even know what to say. Just, I don't. For the first time, I'm speechless. Well, the I'd say the oh man. Wow. Shit. Have you watched that video since?
Yeah, but not lately.
You watched it like after he passed?
Yeah.
Just let you know, everybody's just like sending you like ridiculous amounts of love. Like, go back and read the comments, because everyone's just like saying how strong you are and how strong your son is. He just keeps saying like, and like, I forgive my like. He just keeps saying like, no mistakes, no accidents. It's all like he keeps repeating that, no mistakes, and he's very like jubilant about it. Like, and I would almost tell you that he told you that, like, no mistakes or no accidents. Like, just trust the plan.
He was and still is just absolutely incredible. He lets me know he's with me all the time, and I find a lot of comfort in it, but I still struggle. It's just so hard.
Yeah. Like, you know, human to human, it just makes you like why?
Right.
But what I'll just share with you what I've come to understand, and even if just connecting with him tonight just takes some of the edge off in some way, and know that, I mean, we even got the ale for his sister's name and the song that you guys dance. I mean, he's here, like, he's with us, and it doesn't replace the missing at all, because that's the biggest sadness, right? But just to know the magnets, the burning, making fun of you, the burning, and, you know, the soup you had today from your mom, and like, I'm still with you and I'm attached to your heart. He uses those words, and I don't think it's like I've attached to you and, you know, someone who passed away who attaches in physical form. He's like, I'm so attached to your heart, like, you don't even really understand. That name is coming up again, Kathy, Carol, whatever, just so you know. You'll connect it later. But let me tell you this. From everything I've read, understood, believed, we are souls. We are energy. And we live in this bliss. And we've mistaken who we are, and we have to, for some reason, we can't understand it, but the best way I can explain it from what I've learned is that we come in form multiple times, many times throughout different lifetimes, to help us remember who we really are, which is love and God. We're all a little spark of Him, and we go through these challenges and all these things, and the blueprint of our lives are planned before we get here. I've had souls who've passed at 2, 3, infant, up, you know, you name it, that I came here. There was a woman who she lost her 4-year-old son, and he came through and told me that his role in this life was to come. He showed me a train, which was to leave quick, and to be the guardian angel in this lifetime for her daughter, which I didn't even, and that was one of the readings in the book, to guide her through this life so that she can help spiritually grow. You will often find that people who pass younger are these like beautiful older souls who just are here to teach us things for whatever reason.
Absolutely, I believe that. I did read your book. I have your book.
Oh, good. Good.
And yes, I do believe that. He's taught thousands of people. We had a Facebook page for him, and then we started a foundation in his honor, and we help other children's families. that are going through the same rare brain tumor that he had, and so he's, I want to say he's known, like, around the world, like he's super famous, but, you know, we've helped people in other countries and all around the United States, and so he's made a big impact, you know, while he was here in the physical, and still he is to this day, so, and I will make sure that I continue to do that in his honor.
He says, because I would have nothing, I would ask for nothing more.
Nope.
The Reebok just came into my mind. I know you said something about shoes, but I have to tell you that Reebok came into my mind. So I don't know if he had Reeboks or whatever. But when you spoke about the things that you're doing, and I don't know if he ever did this, but it was a big thumbs up. So I don't know if he gave you the thumbs up, or thumbs up was a big deal. I got goosebumps. But
yeah, thumbs up was a big deal. All of his pictures in the hospital and on his first days of school, and all the time. And when he got to the point where he couldn't speak, that's how he would let us know if he was doing okay. He'd give us a thumbs up.
Okay, and he keeps he keeps telling me to tell you how strong you are. He says, you don't even know how strong you are. You are so strong. Like, he's making fun of me. He goes, Daniel, you can't even tell her to tell her how strong she is. You are so strong. And you know, don't forget, you have to hold it together for everyone else. Like, you might find that you're the mom, but you are comforting other people, and they're thinking like, oh my gosh, she's comforting me and she's the mom. But like, what? And you, that's who you are. Do you understand that?
I do my best. That's what everybody tells me, is how strong I am, but I certainly don't feel it.
If everyone tells you and your son's telling you, I want you to give yourself that credit and know that he's like so close to you. Like, you, I just want to give you, okay, I have to get that. Okay, so with the video thing, and you know, he's so cute. He's like, he's not being like, not being modest about being able to give me that song. Like, that was a big deal for him. Like, I'm in the middle. It has nothing to do with me. I'm just like in between you guys. But like, for him to give me that song, and that was the most meaningful song during his treatment, and you have a video with him in that song. Like, he's really proud of that. So make sure you know how proud he is of being able to get me that. Like, that's amazing. And so here's the message behind that. So yes, I'm very proud of myself, but Mom, like, go watch those videos. Watch the videos. Look at the pictures. You know, you're gonna cry, but you're also gonna laugh, and you're gonna be in pain, but you're also gonna heal. And he wants me to let you know that it's okay to like share those and get them out, and I would even ask you if you felt comfortable, if not, totally okay, to share the video. We would all love to see you guys smiling and dancing, and you know, I'd love to see that, to that song of all things. But he says, that's nice, but more, get the message, Daniel. Look at the pictures. You got a lot of them and a lot of videos, and like, a lot of his things is okay to like keep his spirit alive, and you're doing a great job of it. But I don't want you to not review those things because you get sad. That's you healing, and you're going to laugh and cry at the same time. And that's good for you.
Yes. Sometimes I can do it, and it makes me feel better, and other times it's very, very hard.
I can't even imagine that. How long ago did he pass?
It'll be 2 years in October.
Okay. He's very, he's like wise funny, like smart ass kind of funny.
Yeah.
Because he's kind of like, well, I haven't left. You know, it's she says 2 years, but I'm not gone. He's like funny like that.
Yeah, you would have thought he was an adult if you knew him. That's why when you said, oh, this song doesn't make sense because he was so young, I'm like, well, just play it, because I bet it does.
Wow. I feel honored to channel someone like him. Why is he showing me Queen? Why is he showing me Queen Elizabeth? Is there someone named?
Probably because we call his oldest sister the queen because she was the homecoming queen.
Shut up! That's so... Dude, this is one of my favorite readings ever. What an amazing soul he is. Will you,
Maybe the Elizabeth could be, too, because that's his other grandma's name.
Passed?
He could be doing 2 in 1. No, she's here.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fun. So his father's mom is Elizabeth?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, what are the chances of that? Well, tell them both I said hi, I guess he'd say. There is somebody he's with, though. So can you...
wait a minute. I'm sorry. That's her middle name. I'm all flustered. You got me flustered.
That's
Sorry.
okay.
It's Elizabeth. Elizabeth's her middle name. No. So the queen's probably just his sister, and we call her the queen.
Okay, good. But, so yeah, actually, it's funny you say that because I felt okay saying it because I'm like, yeah, I'll say hi to Grandma. But, okay. Well, don't downplay. Still say hi to her. I guess he's telling me to say. He's funny. But also, the daughter, the queen person,
Yes.
he's very proud of her, and I don't think it's for homecoming queen. It must be something else. That either she just graduated or she just something, but she's very proud of that.
Just graduated, and she just went off to college, and she's a straight A student, and she's her goal is to go into pediatric oncology to help children like buddies of what he went through.
Perfect.
And that was not what she was going to do until after he went through that experience.
Goosebumps.
So, and I tell her all the time that he is so proud of her. She's
the Al person and the air conditioner person?
Yep, it's Alyssa is
right. That yeah, God, sorry. I lose you?
Nope, sorry, I'm here.
Yeah, like with Spirit says Al, like Alyssa, like that's, because we don't always get full names, but man, he's done a pretty good job of getting me info.
Right.
Yeah, tell her he's proud of her. And again, she's strong as well. How strong she is amazing as well. So make sure. Something about ice cubes for her, so make sure you tell her about that. I guess it could be the air conditioner, but it must be something else. There might be something with ice cubes, so keep that with her. Give that to her. What's June or 6?
You said 6, and...
Is it something with the month of June?
No, we don't really have, any birthdays in June. Nothing, really was spectacular in June.
Okay, keep it in mind. He shows it to me on a dice. So he keeps showing me 6. When it's on a dice, I don't know. Keep the 6. I know it means something.
And he would have been going into 6th grade.
Yeah, but I don't know what he would mean by that.
I don't know either.
Oh, wait a minute. Are you doing something at school? Are you going to talk at the school, or are you, doing a memorial at the school? Because I think this might be a stretch. No? Okay. What are you doing at the school? Are you doing something for the school, or are you talking at the school or something? I feel like he wants me to... The 6 could be the school, but I'm not sure. Are you doing something there?
The school does a lot of things, and I, kind of coordinate it with them. I don't have anything planned at this time, just because everything's been so crazy with this virus, and how everything's going to go this year. But they do lots of memorials for him.
Perfect.
There.
I have to tell you, he knows about the next thing, and it's sports related. I don't even know if he played any sports, but the next thing that's going to happen for him that you're going to be involved in, and there's something to do with sports. That's all I know. But I don't know if he's telling me something that you already have planned, or someone's going to propose it to you. But it will be this school year, and it will be sports related, and it'll be kind of a big deal. Almost as if
they came to me and asked me about planning the football game in his honor, because that was his thing, was football. And
are you going to do it?
Well, we will, except our season, we're in Michigan, and our season, because of the COVID and all that, originally originally it was a go, and then it got canceled, and now they're trying to maybe bring it back. So it just may not be like in the fall like normal. It'll be in the spring, but they're going to have a special game in his honor and
Perfect.
Wear his socks and his color and all that stuff.
I mean, you can't get much. I mean, that's amazing. I didn't even know he played in these sports, and I didn't even know they were going to do something at school. So, the 6 felt like a little bit of a stretch for school, but maybe you said that for a reason so that I can give you the school message. That's how it works.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. And that's a big deal. Like, very proud of that. Like, that thing is going to be the energy in that place is going to be unbelievable.
It's the community support for what they've given him and us from the day he was diagnosed until now is just absolutely incredible. So yes, it does make sense, and the whole school gets involved, and everybody wears shirts and socks, and yes, it's a very, very, very big deal, and we are very honored that they continue to represent him and honor him and say his name, most importantly.
I'm going to let you go after this, but I want to let you know I'm so thankful that you trusted me to bring through the energy of your son, and I'm so, proud of him in a weird way for just to be so, strong and powerful, and, I'm proud of you for being so strong and, make sure you give yourself enough credit for that, and everyone's here sending you a lot of love. Did you either have his hair or give him one last haircut? Because I feel like, and I don't know if you gave it to him or you decided to have it, but there's something about the last haircut that I have to talk about, and I feel like it's kind of tough to talk about, but he's just showing me how powerful that your love is for him and how much he appreciates you as a mom. But it has to do with either keeping the hair or you deciding to either cut it yourself or have it cut, and it's a big deal, and he wants to thank you for that.
I had his haircut when he was in his hospital bed at home in his last days, and I still have his hair.
Okay. That just goes to show how awesome of a mom you are, he says. None better. He says, remember I chose you. Remember that. There's something that speaks to your soul when I tell you that, remember I chose you. We chose this. This was our plan. Keep doing the good work. Do what you're doing. Be the you that you know you are. And I'll be, here when you realize you're still here too, he jokes. But there's something more to that, Jeni. There's more to that decision. I think now that he's passed, he knows that there was something about that was really a big deal, or how much, I don't know if you told the nurses something you know about. I can't describe it, but he just wants to thank you, and that action and the fact that you still have the hair or whatever just shows you how good of a mom you are, that there are none better.
Thank you.
And he says, don't forget what Daniel says about being connected to your heart. I'm always here, whether it's the magnets, the burning of the tomatoes, the soup you ate, looking at the obituary, watching the video, whatever it may be, the air conditioner, the map. I'm always with you every single second. And I'm literally I'm not kidding you. As I said that, I looked at the word strong on my tissue box. It says ultra soft and strong. And I literally looked at that. It's been down. I haven't looked at that. I don't even know how long, but to let you know how strong you are. I know it sounds like a stretch, but I don't think anything's a stretch with this reading at all.
Thank you so much for this, for me, and for all you do for everybody, and all the love you spread and share. And I try to do the same thing on a daily basis, and love is one of our favorite words, and it always has been, and we try to lead with love and do good things as well.
He's so I gotta read you one of my favorite verses. I don't know if he told me to read you this because it's one of my favorite, or it's just something to you, but all right, so it's 1 Peter 4, 8 through 11. It's just it's one of my favorites. It's in my quote. But above all, maintain constant love for one another, for love covers a multitude of sins. Be hospitable to one another without complaining. Like good stewards of the manifold grace of God, serve one another with whatever gift each of you has received. Whoever speaks must do so as one speaking the very words of God. Whoever serves must do so with the strength that God supplies, so that God may be glorified in all things through Jesus Christ. To him belong the glory and the power of love forever and ever. So, one of my favorite verses, I don't know if there's a Peter. Oh, that's what I want to tell you, one last thing. He's with the P. Who's the Phil, Peter, Patrick, who's passed? Because there was someone, when we talked about your mother earlier, is there a Phyllis or a Patrick or Peter that he's with that's passed?
Patrick is not passed. That's my dad.
Your dad's Patrick. He's here.
My dad is still here. Grandpa Lynn just passed recently. That's obviously not a P, but that's the most recent loss that we've had after Buddy passed was his grandfather.
Can
Grandpa.
Can I pause you real quick? The Patrick that's your dad, he's still here. Does he believe in this stuff?
He does now.
Why? Oh, why? Why now?
Because he's had very vivid dreams, and he has found dimes and pennies, and that's what the first medium that we saw said, that he would represent himself in ones and tens, and so we get that. We find dimes and pennies everywhere, and number 1 and 10 is like a room number. It's
oh wow, that's awesome.
Constantly, and yeah, so
well,
I don't know that he didn't before, but he never talked about it, and now he constantly talks about it. And he has dreams about Buddy all the time, and I don't, that I can remember.
So
my dad does.
So when I this is my fault. I'm with the P. I thought the P was past. I think he's validating the dreams, and I also feel like he's really spiritually connected with him. I think I even said Patrick. I'm not sure, but
yes, you did.
But he's with him. He has a greater ability to connect with him than a lot of other people do. That's what I would tell you. I think it'd be beneficial to trust and open up that connection, because he may be able to, like, channel him once in a while for the family. Believe it or not, I feel like he's got a little bit of, if he opened his mind to it, I feel like he'd have the ability to pass on some messages if he trusted what he was getting.
I'm sure that I'm with you. I think everybody has the ability if you allow yourself
right
to, and I have it a little bit. I was doing really well with it when I was able to meditate, and then whenever I struggle, then I can't meditate as well, and then I can't connect as well, and then I just get really upset and frustrated, which is kind of how I am right now. And that's kind of why I listen and watch you, just because I love listening and seeing the joy that you bring to other people. But when this stuff kind of resonated, I'm like, all right, thanks, buddy. This is it. Here's my turn.
Yeah, good for you. You're so strong. And if you feel comfortable, I'm just going to ask you again, if you want to post that video, I think people would just love to see it. Some people are asking the foundation name. Multiple people are. So, share that on the feed. And I would love to see that video, partially for validation, but just to see the love and to know and, validate how strong he is and how strong you are.
Yeah, well, when you see him dancing in this video, you will see what a goofball he was, and you'll appreciate the little snarkiness you got from him and the silliness, and fool everybody else, I'm sure. You'll probably fall in love with him just like everybody else has. But yes, I will share the video and the foundation information, and of course we go by donations and fundraisers, and we send grants to other families battling, because there's just no money out there to help these families, and it's a struggle. We had to raise $450,000 to keep him here 21 months after diagnosis, and we had to go to Mexico 15 times for treatment, and it was very difficult. So we try to help others, make it a little bit easier on them if we can, and make us feel good, and we do it in honor of Buddy. So
you're an inspiration, and so is he. And keep up the good work. You're here for a reason, and I think he made it pretty clear that he's with you every single second of every day. And I'm honored to bring him through.
Yes, thank you so much.
All right, well, stay strong. If you need anything, let me know, and post that video, and make sure you go back, share this with your family if you feel comfortable, and go back and watch some of the comments, because everyone just sent you like an abundant amount of love and gave you so many compliments. So please go back and watch it. I'll post it after this, and stay strong.
So everyone, thank you for the love. There's nothing more than the grieving mother needs is love, and we're grateful for every ounce of it. So thank you for that, and you have a good night, and much love to you all.
All right, much love. Thank you, Jeni.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, much love.
Bye-bye.
Well, I mean, you can't ask for a greater energy than Buddy and his mom, Jeni. I mean, to be able to be strong enough to get a medium like that type of information, he has to be at a great vibration, an amazing soul, and yeah. So listen.